What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Therapist Logan Reacts. Today we got a new artist. I don't think we've done this artist before. You'll have to remind me, comment down below if I've done this artist before. I don't think I have, if my memory serves me. My memory is terrible, so I have no idea. But this is an artist I don't think we've done before. I listened to a few songs of them. They have some pretty good songs. There's some pretty deep things. This is a recommendation by my girlfriend. So this is, again, she's also a therapist, and again, likes to break down and kind of help support me with this. So a fun little shout out to her. And yeah, let's jump right into it. They said that she said that this was a good one, and there's a lot of good things to kind of in this one. So let's see. I haven't listened to this song at all, so I have no idea what we're walking into. This is a first reaction. I don't think I've heard the song before, but we'll see. Again, I've heard multiple songs and not realized I've heard them before. So let's jump right into it. It's called Family Line by Conan Gray. Oh, okay. I got the lyrics up on my phone then, just because this isn't a lyric.
My father never talked a lot. He just took a walk around the block till all his anger took a hold of him, and then he'd hit. My mother never cried a lot. She took the punches, but she never fought till she said, "I'm leaving and I'll take the kids." So she did. I say they're just the ones who gave me life, but I truly am my parents' child.
Ooh.
Scattered across my family line, I'm so good at telling lies. That came from my mother's side, told a million to survive. Scattered across my family line, God, I have my father's eyes, but my sisters, when I cry, I can run, but I can't hide from my family life.
Oof. All right. So we got a lot to unpack. Wow. This is a absolute beautiful song. Great voice as always. I've never heard this song before, but wow, that is extremely emotional right off the bat. Like I'm kind of taken aback. I haven't heard a song, or it's been a while on this channel since I've listened to a song and kind of hit me like it did. So again, just breaking down the first lyrics. My father never talked a lot. He just took a walk around the block till his anger took a hold of him, and then he'd hit. My mother never cried a lot. She took the punches, but she never fought till she said, "I'm leaving and I'll take the kids." So here you again see a form of abuse, physical abuse, essentially, in the family dynamic. And unfortunately, this is a horrendous event, but it occurs a lot more than it just occurs a lot more than you'd think. It's absolutely detrimental to the development of children in growth. It's detrimental to the family dynamic and power systems and understanding what a positive family looks like. This is one of the most disheartening and hard things to work through because, again, these generational trauma aspects continue to get passed down because in Conan's perspective, let's say, if he wasn't to be emotionally in touch with himself or be in tune with his emotions or be able to like progress and recognize that this is a very maladaptive way to be in a family dynamic, he might return and reuse the cycle in their family. You know, it's because it's such their baseline. This is what they grew up knowing. You know, we base our family and we base our decisions in our future influenced by what we've experienced. And if they've only experienced this as normal, they'll see that as normal. If someone's not listening to me, or if dad gets welled up with anger, it's okay to hit. It's okay to physically abuse. It's okay to physically, whatever it may be. And that's just extremely like saddened. But it's again, it occurs a lot, and there's such like a significant problem. And again, just I love that the mom was strong enough, you know, putting up with, I don't know how long, but putting up with it as well, or primarily focused on getting them and the kids out of there. Because again, when it comes to domestic violence, a lot of the times it ends up the loss of life. And that's just, again, just, it's a very dangerous situation to be in, and it's heartbreaking. That's why there's women's shelters when it comes to families and whatnot. I wish we didn't have a need for those, but we do. And there's just these people who have such anger, and these individuals just don't get in tune with their emotions, and to inflict pain on another human just because, again, you don't know how to deal with your own emotions is no excuse by any means. I don't care what it's been through. There's no excuse for that, to push that on, because all it's going to do is continue the cycle of anger and mistreatment of others. And there's just you're not responsible for what happened to you, but you are responsible for not letting it influence your behaviors in a maladaptive way to continue the cycle. That's one of my biggest things when it comes to trauma. And it sucks because you didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it, and again, it seems like he's taking it and utilizing it as a self-expression to really talk about what he's been through. I kind of want to move on just because there's so much. I could talk hours about this. I say that they're the ones who gave me life. They're just the ones who gave me life. So he's kind of holding them accountable in the sense that he doesn't really see them as parents because he was supposed to be protected, and that's just not the case. But I am truly my parents' child, scared across the family lines. I'm so good at telling lies. They came from my mother's side, told 1,000,000 to survive. Just recognizing survival instincts, or survival tactics when it comes to trauma, and doing what you need to survive. I'm sure this individual probably doesn't remember a lot of their childhood just because, again, trauma blocks out a lot of it. But it seems like, again, him being able to process some of it, maybe there's some therapy that Conan's been through. Again, God, I have my father's eye, but my sister's. When I cry, I can run, but I can't hide from my family line. And I think the family line's, again, that line of generational trauma, there's always that connection to it, whether that he wanted to or not. Nobody on this planet has ever asked to been born. And it's a very kind of wild philosophical concept. But again, it's true at the end of the day. And there's always that connection, whether we like it or not, whether we like our parents or not. In this sense, it does not seem to be, and again, rightfully so, having been what he's been through. But he's still connected to them, regardless of if they pass, whatever it may be. He can go as far as he'll always be the child, their son, and that's sometimes that can be a really difficult concept concept to get over, because again, it's so linked with identity when it's a forced part of your identity, and it can really throw a lot of people in some existential crises when it comes to something like this. I would definitely want to explore, again, trauma. There's trauma there. There's definitely some things that, again, are going to be very much influenced by this. I love that he has self-expression through music, which is a great outlet. But I would definitely want to do that. I would definitely want to do exploring parts work, because again, he's recognizing that he does a maladaptive behavior, which is lying, and he does it to survive. Again, it helped him survive back then, which is okay, but now it's maybe not doing its job like it should be. So I would kind of want to explore some of that component to kind of help process through some of that stuff. But wow, really big lyrics right off the bat, and a beautiful song nonetheless. Oh my goodness, I feel this in my heart. I feel for him, for sure. Or them.
It's hard to put it into words, how the holidays will always hurt. I watch the fathers with their little girls and wonder what I did to deserve this. How could you hurt a little kid? I can't forget, I can't forgive you, 'cause now I'm scared that everyone I love will leave me.
All right, so, oh my goodness, verse 2, again, hard-hitting. Golly. How the holidays always hurt. This is working with individuals who have trauma, and through their family, especially physical, and again, just through the family dynamic, holidays are always difficult, and it's so difficult to help them work through it, because again, you see all these individuals celebrating being togetherness and connection, and that's just another reminder for individuals who grew up in a very similar scenario that they don't have that. And that can just be so hurtful. Like, and nobody means to like rub it in or anything, but you just don't realize what people have gone through when it comes to their family. You know, it might look okay on the outside, but you have no idea. So it's always, again, pushing the idea of like being a little bit more in tune with other people during the holiday season, you know, just trying to look out, you know, again, it's hard. It's hard to look out, you know what I mean? It's hard to recognize some of those things, you know, and you might not recognize those things, but it's always nice to just kind of push kindness on other people, because again, you have no idea what other people are dealing with. I watched my father hurt their little girls and wonder what I did to deserve this. How could you hurt a little kid? I can't forget and I can't forgive you, because now I'm scared that everyone I love will leave me. Huge. A trauma like this can easily influence certain attachment styles, because again, it just makes a different dynamic of what it means to this idea of love. And when it comes to love and forming other relationships, whether it's social, platonic, or relational, it's so skewed in a way that it's like, this is how I was taught to love, but it's not correct. I'm fearful that you'll leave from me, so like I want to control you. There's more of that control aspect. It's heartbreaking, but again, that's what they learned, that the father probably hit and used physical violence to control the family dynamic, and that's just no way for a family to be, and it's heartbreaking. But it's, again, you see he's recognizing, or she's recognizing, I'm just gonna say they're recognizing that they struggle with attachment styles because of that. Again, great self-awareness, but again, that probably took a lot of time and a lot of hard work to kind of get to that conclusion.
Scattered across my family line, I'm so good at
I like how powerful the chorus is as well, but it's still, there's a softness to it. If that makes sense.
Sisters, when I cry, I can run, but I can't hide from my family line.
Nice and soft.
From my family line. Oh, all that I did and try to undo it, all of my pain and all your excuses. I was a kid, but I wasn't clueless. Someone who loves you wouldn't do that. All of my past, I tried to erase it, but now I see, would I even change it? My share of face and share a last name, but we are not the same.
I love this bridge, because it's just holding accountability and all the different things, and recognizing that like all the pain, all your excuses, all that I did to try to undo it, you know, like a kid being parentified and trying to control a situation that adults should be doing in a proper way. Someone who loves you wouldn't do this. Oh my goodness, what a hard recognition, but a beautiful recognition. A lot of children who've been through trauma like this, when it comes to like a family dynamic and physical violence or domestic violence, it's hard for them to make this decision or make this connection that someone who loves you wouldn't do this, and holding that accountability. There's always that idea of like, you're still my dad, I have to love you. There's this like very odd confliction that goes on. And it's very, very difficult to work through this, but I love that this person's able to really make that hard statement. All of my past, I try to erase it. But I like this one too, because they're questioning it, but now I see, would I even change it? Because again, and this is a little bit more abstract, a little bit more of a difficult concept to grasp. This individual wouldn't be who they are without having gone through what they've gone through. And that's a very odd way, but it's a great way of reframing it. It's almost kind of sounds like very therapeutic. I wonder if this person worked on reframing certain perspectives when it came like this kind of existential perspectives. That's what it sounds like. At least that's what it comes off to me. I love that. Again, we're not the same. Again, that chorus or that bridge was very much taking the power back for that individual, and a lot of that is taking the power back, working on identity work, and really just, again, finding the power and empowerment in themselves. Let's finish up. I think we just got a chorus left, and yeah. Beautiful though.
Cross my family line. I'm so good at telling lies that came from my mother's side. Told a million to survive. Scattered across my family line. God, I have my father's eyes, but my sisters when I cry. I can run, but I can't hide from my family line. From my family line.
Whew. Wow, this one was an emotional one. My good. I mean, again, we do typically go on more emotional ones, but yeah, no, this one hit me a little bit. Just again with just reflecting on the things I've worked with individuals on their past, and again, I just really think this is a beautiful way, and I think this song would be extremely important to help individuals kind of process some of these things, because music's a great way to process trauma and explore different things. I've utilized music in my practice going through there, and it's super important. But I love this song. That is Family Line by Conan Gray. He absolutely killed it. And it was just absolutely beautiful, taking their trauma that they've experienced and turning it into something beautiful, that again gives them the power back. And I love seeing that, and I think it's so important. And again, he could have very much easily just repeated the cycle. It's extremely hard to break generational trauma when it comes to that kind of component. Wow, great song. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything I missed or anything that this song meant to you, or anything that you're comfortable with sharing. I'd be curious. This was definitely a deeper one, I think, in my perspective, at least towards me. Again, I know it's different for everybody. That's the cool part about music. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of this song. Did you like it? Do you want me to do any more of his discography? Or yeah. Make sure you drop a like on this video too, whether you like the song or not. Again, it just helps the channel grow. And make sure you're subscribed out of all those things, please. We are on our way. We are moving towards 3,000. That's the goal. Yeah, I appreciate it, the support. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next video. I'll see you then.